We often say graphics don't matter, and then we spend a ridiculous amount of money on a GPU just to see the individual pores on a Space Marine's nose. But sometimes you don't need ray tracing. Sometimes you just need a text editor and a bit of imagination. It's a game where every single asset is rendered in glowing, floating ASCII characters. This is a solo project from Andre Foman, released into early access on December 2nd, and it'll cost you about £8.50. It's currently sitting at a positive on Steam with about 30 odd reviews, and it's the definition of a hidden gem. Actually, I didn't find this through the algorithm. I found it thanks to a review from a channel called Bears Shouting. I've linked their review in the description. Go give them some love and a sub, because without them, I would have scrolled right past this one. Let's talk about the visuals. The art style is the hook. It is retro in the strictest sense, but it doesn't feel old. It feels like a stylistic flex. The way the ASCII characters shift and rotate to create 3D shapes is genuinely mesmerizing. However, your eyes might hate you for it after a while. When the screen gets busy, it can be a nightmare to pass what is actually happening. It is just a soup of glowing letters, but thankfully, there is a glow slider in the settings. I recommend you use it. Turning down the bloom turns this from a migraine simulator into a readable, tactical RPG. I played this one on a mid-level PC and my Steam Deck, and honestly, it didn't even blink. It is text. If your computer can't run this, you probably shouldn't be watching YouTube in 1080p. It is perfectly optimized for handheld play, so it's good on the go or in bed. Underneath the flashy topography, there is a surprisingly heavy strategy game hiding there. The core gimmick is enemies as resources. You don't just kill things for XP, you break enemies down into their raw data and feed them into a 3D printer to craft new weapons mid-run. It changes how you prioritize targets. Do you kill the little guy because he's annoying, or do you keep him alive because you need his specific parts to print a shotgun next turn? Then there is the ping system. This isn't just spamming attacks. The ping system controls turn order and interrupts. It forces you to pay attention to timing. It feels very, very deliberate. One little detail I really appreciated is the roadmap is built right into the game as well. You can literally click from the menu, see what is coming, like new zones, new enemy types. It shows a level of transparency you rarely get in smaller games like this. That said, it is early access. The content isn't infinite, and you can blast through the core loop pretty quickly. But for the price of a London pint, I'm definitely not complaining for this one. So, why does it work? First, the aesthetic is undeniably cool, and stands out in a sea of generic Unity assets. Second, that harvest enemies to print guns mechanic is clever and adds genuine depth to the game. And third, it runs perfectly on the Steam Deck, which is a huge plus for me. I love playing wherever I am. On the flip side, readability is rough. Even with the slider, there are moments where I had no idea what was going on screen. Sometimes I'd be scouring across the whole screen before I realized what was going on. There is also the specific vibe to consider. If you don't have nostalgia for old terminal screens, this might just look like noise to you. And obviously, being early access, it's quite short, but that's to be expected. Effulgence RPG is a labor of love. You can feel it. Not only in the game, but on Andre's YouTube channel, the little shorts he makes, the videos he makes. He loves the game, and I can understand why. It's not just trying to be Baldur's Gate or something else. It's a weird, glowing, tactical experiment that pays homage to the early internet while delivering a modern mechanic. It's a hidden gem, it's smart, it's stylish, and it respects your time. I came for the graphics, but ended up staying for the core gameplay loop. If you've played it, let me know what you thought. And again, check the description for Bear's Shouting link. Go let him know I sent you. See you in the next one.